Good morning, my beautiful people. So there's something that I wanted to talk about. I don't know if it's the same for everybody, but something that has always really made me upset about like being in the community. And I've talked about like people's perspectives of like you if you're in the LGBTQ community. But the one thing that pisses me off the most is that if you're like gay or bi or trans, people expect you to not have like standards for relationships or like be able to have like sexy partners. Like we're not on the same level as straight people and standards wise. Does that make sense? I've had so many people be like, "Oh wow, like she's gorgeous. How'd you do that?" Or like, "You pulled the hottest chick in high school. How'd you do that?" Or like, "People like you. How did you do that?" And it's like, just because like we are different doesn't mean that we're not beautiful or that we don't deserve to be loved by somebody equally as beautiful as ourselves. And maybe that's not the same for everybody, but like I've had friends that like I guess kind of just expected me to not have like hot relationships and or like standards in a relationship. People think that they could hit on me because I'm transgender. Like the relationships between me and a lot of friends that I had as girls are really weird because they still see me as like their homegirl or somebody that they can lean on and like do flirty stuff with, like what you would do with your lesbian friend that like isn't okay if you do with like a male friend. And like the way that your relationships will change when you start to transition is going to be a shock for a lot of people, and it's probably going to hurt a lot of people's feelings because they're going to be like, well, I've done this for so long, why is it different now? You're still the same person, why is it different? Because regardless of what we want to say or what we want to do, there is gender roles, and maybe it shouldn't be the norm, and men can be feminine and sweet or women can be masculine and hard, but you treat your guy friends a lot different than you treat your girlfriends. So when you transition, like you probably are going to hurt a lot of people's feelings because of the way that you have to change the way that you interact with them, because it's not going to be the same. Like it's not going to be the same. It's not the same type of dynamic as a friendship. And I think that that's hard for people to navigate. Like they could call you your pronouns and adapt to your name and things like that, but like changing a whole dynamic of a relationship, of a friendship, is weird. Like you're gonna lose a lot of friends because they just don't know how to figure it out, or they make you uncomfortable now, or you make them uncomfortable. And it's not because you're weird or different or anything. It's just simply like the gender role dynamic is changed. And I don't know. I think that like people neglect the fact that like I used to say all the time, like I'm not changing it. I'm not changing who I'm. It's not. I'm still me, which is true. I am still me, but the way that I handle situations in different relationships, or the way that I handle just things in general as like a man now and being perceived as a man in society, I do a lot of things differently than I used to. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not any different. I'm just more comfortable with myself. And like passing in society comes with like your actions changing. And like I'm really nice and empathetic, and I ask people how their day are and I smile at them, and I'm fucking, most of the time I'm pumped up and ready to go, but that is perceived as feminine in like a general male society. So your actions do shift because I handle situations with men a lot differently than I used to. And I handle situations a lot differently with women. Like I can't talk to them. I can't talk to women without it being different now. like as general, like in like you can't walk up to a girl in a grocery store and say something, because that's just like, stop hitting on me in the grocery store. It's like, whoa, that's a shift in action that comes with like transitioning. That's just what it is. But it does piss me off that like people tend to think that like the people in the LGBTQ community cannot be hot or cannot have hot relationships, because the majority of the time they're hotter than like I love you guys. I'm sorry, I'm just rambling. I'm fucking sweating. It's hot. I hope that you have a great day. Happy Monday. And do what all the professionals tell you to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and leave me some stuff in the comments so that I know what you like, what you're looking for. And I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Oh, go check out my live on TikTok on Wednesday. I don't know what time. I'll post it somewhere for you. Love you. Bye.